contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 190 pounds, Oney Lorcan.
Well, here's a man in Oney Lorcan who's out to break faces. Who was just last week, had a big-time matchup against Rich Swann on 205 Live right here on the WWE Network. What was that nickname you gave him, Nigel?
Madapam Battler. The last stop on the train there up in Boston. You find yourself there, you're in trouble.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre steps inside Full Sail University for the first time ever. Drew McIntyre is back. Been nearly 3 years away from WWE. 6'5", 256 pounds, and the big man from Scotland ready to shake things up in this new era.
Drew McIntyre has won championships in every promotion he's worked for, including winning the Intercontinental Championship and the Tag Team titles here in WWE.
Yeah, he traveled all over Europe in his hiatus to really become literally one of the best in the world.
Look, I don't think many people know this, but he was the first tag team champ with Wade Barrett on our very first ever tag team back when NXT was SCW.
Wow.
Let's make it clear, he could have gone anywhere, but he chose to come to NXT. Because when you look at the history of NXT, it really is a who's who at the top of this industry.
And now McIntyre looking strong out of the gates here, looking to bring the fight to Oney Lorcan, who's happy to oblige.
I was just getting ready to say, if Oney's looking for a fight, he's got one right now.
Big smile on Oney's face. I actually talked to him earlier tonight. He told me he feels better now than ever. His body feels great, he feels focused, and he said tonight is his night.
Oney Lorcan looking to knock off the debuting McIntyre! And McIntyre looking strong.
Looking strong, look at the frame, 6'5", 260.
Percy, you've been in the ring with this man. He is a rare type of athlete. What is it like?
Without a doubt, he is physical, aggressive. I've never been hit so hard in my life.
Now, Oney's been in with some big guys before, though. Needs to concentrate on his grappling background. Try and get this big man down.
That's easier said than done, Michael.
Oh! And Oney went for a European uppercut. Now Lorcan coming in hot. And McIntyre bounced outside the ring. Here comes Lorcan again.
He's not done.
Oh! Lorcan dives back inside. We have got a fight here on NXT. Oney Lorcan repositioning himself up on the top rope. And caught.
Wow.
Pure strength.
Who just caught him out the air.
Oh, right into the apron. Drew McIntyre is here on NXT.
Oh, man.
Back here on NXT, Drew McIntyre. We saw him at TakeOver, taking in the NXT Championship match, and it was reported by ESPN.com that he was coming to NXT looking for his first win and a kick out by Oney Lorcan. This is a game changer. Oh, Drew McIntyre, a whole different type of superstar.
Oh, ridiculous. Drew McIntyre fights you like he despises you, like he wants to separate your limbs from your body.
And a boot there, glancing blow off the side of the face there, and now, Oney Lorcan thought about the blockbuster, opposite corner, and running blockbuster here on McIntyre to knock off Drew, kick out in time.
Turned it around just for a second. Does he have the wherewithal to keep going, though? I mean, McIntyre put a hurting on him. No doubt about it. McIntyre just so strong and so naturally agile.
He's got something big on his mind.
Lorcan back up to the top turnbuckle here. Oh, and McIntyre just stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh my gosh.
Monstrous headbutt.
Oh, and McIntyre caught there by Lorcan. Both men up atop the turnbuckle.
I'm not sure I've ever seen McIntyre so focused, hitting people so hard. Oh, he's wide open here, though. Oh, wait a second.
Oh! How in the world did he pull that off?
Lying in wait. Took the opportunity. Oh!
Drew is just a freak.
Oh, right in the face! Lorcan is slapping McIntyre!
Right and left, one after the other.
Oh! These two men are beating the hell out of each other.
This is breaking down.
Oh!
Well, both men came out here with something to prove.
Oney Lorcan's feeling the effects of this match. Listen to the NXT universe.
He's calling for it.
Lorcan turned inside out. Drew McIntyre is here on NXT.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
Tell you what, if you're the NXT champion, Bobby Roode, you better take notice. Drew McIntyre said it already on social media. He is here for the NXT championship. A big welcome back from the NXT universe, and we got to take a look back at this very hard-hitting affair from the outset, Nigel.
That was right at the beginning here. By the NXT, it was Lorcan coming off the top rope, got caught, and then dumped like that on the apron. Oney really was struggling from there forward, but he gave his best. Listen to those palm strikes upside the face.
And Drew McIntyre was all but happy to fight back. Came back in a big way, and then boom! This single leg drop kick right to the face. Oney Lorcan was laid out at the hands of Drew McIntyre.
Drew, congratulations on an impressive victory here tonight as the new NXT signee. What brings you to NXT?
This is exactly where I need to be. I'm gonna let you all in a little secret. I've worked so hard the past few years. I built up a reputation. I could have signed anywhere in the world. And trust me, I have all the raw talent. I can put the smackdown on anybody, but I don't want to be anywhere else but right here in NXT.
Statement from the Scotsman. Drew McIntyre has arrived